Fall semester starting to pick up, students are being swarmed with papers, projects, and exams. With all the attention and focus that they put into their schoolwork, it's easy for them to forget to take care of themselves. Student wellness is a major concern for big universities, and Purdue is no different, offering many helpful resources and efforts to try and keep its students healthy. The Purdue University Student Health Center is located on the northern side of campus, near the corner of University and Stadium.
We want to be the student's first choice for healthcare when they're sick. And that's our goal, and our docs, our nurse practitioners, they all know how to work with students. They've done this for a while. We do allergies, we do immunizations, flu vaccines. We have physicians, we have nurse practitioners. Our physicians, their specialty is college health, so they know a lot about students, and they know that sometimes students don't know a lot about how they work. So our docs are really good at helping with that. We have our own laboratory department, our own radiology department. We have physical therapy located over at the co-rec. And we have our extended care area where students who may need stitches or may need respiratory treatments or IV fluids, they can come in and be taken care of in extended care.
PUSH asks that students try to make appointments before coming in, but understand if something comes up suddenly.
We started this year, we have new triage nurses. So sometimes when a student is sick, they may, and we don't have an appointment, they may be able to see one, they will be able to see one of our triage nurses, and the triage nurse can give them the same advice for how to get through the night, and maybe have them come in the morning if that works for them, or have them be seen that day depending on how sick they are.
As of October 12th, flu vaccines became available, but PUSH wants to make sure that students know how to take care of themselves.
The most important things for new students, I think, is to come in with just a little first aid kit. So if you have a temperature or you've got something going on, take Tylenol. Don't take ibuprofen. There's a reason for that. We want to keep you safe, and Tylenol is a better choice. If you think you have a fever, it might be a good idea to have a thermometer. Ask your mom how to read one before she drops you off. Make sure you have Band-Aids and Neosporin, just like when you were a kid and scraped your knee. It works, and it's a good idea to have.
Physical health is just part of the equation, as mental health plays just as big of a role in a student's overall wellness.
Mental health is really significant. I think when we think about our overall well-being, we often neglect the self-care piece in terms of mental health. So doing the things that help us continue to function really well, like making sure we get enough sleep, making sure we're eating well, making sure we're getting some rest and relaxation in addition to working. I think it's very easy for us to ask a lot of ourselves and push to a point where we're not rejuvenated enough to really keep on going. So to me, that's about mental health and well-being. So mental health is a lot more than I'm not struggling with feeling depression or feeling anxiety. Mental health is really more about what are the things that keep me going in an ongoing way so that I can keep pushing myself.
Purdue's counseling and psychological services on the second floor of PUSH offers help for students struggling with any mental health issues.
I think it's really important to connect with somebody who can help you figure out what might be happening and where you might best turn for resources, for support. So we provide services in a lot of different ways. Sometimes talking with a therapist or somebody who's trained to help you understand what you're feeling and how you're feeling, but also then what to do about it can be really helpful. We provide that one-on-one. We provide that in a group setting. Often what can really help is to also recognize that other people may be struggling as well, that you're not the only one, that there's not anything the matter with you because you're struggling, and figure out how to help each other and support each other. So when you mention confidentiality, that really is what rules us in many ways. So a student could get online, go to our website, so purdue.edu/CAPS, and schedule an initial appointment with one of our clinicians. That initial appointment's about half an hour long. We ask that a student come in advance to fill out some forms for us, and the clinician will then meet with them to figure out what brings you here.
Robert Dupler, Fast Track News.